Hey guys, I'm Abby. I'm going to be showing you today how to do foundation. So I'm going to be using the Mineral Touch foundation to show you. First thing you need to do is shake up the bottle really well. You just open it, and it's a dropper. So I use a brush, a fluff brush. I feel like it works better. So you're just going to put a couple of drops of the foundation onto the brush. And then just kind of dab it on your forehead and your cheeks. And then use the brush to kind of smudge it around. And I've been told that if you start at towards the middle of your face and brush out, that it helps more of the color to be in the middle of your face, and it just blends more evenly. I'm going to get a little bit more on my brush. One of the things that Nicole wanted me to talk about today, I'm going to kind of piggyback off of what she was talking about with self-awareness. Just really knowing your body, and if there's something going on with it, just kind of going through the proper channels to fix it and heal yourself. Last year in 2016, probably more towards the beginning of the year, I noticed that I wasn't feeling like myself. I was feeling really depressed, really anxious. I wasn't sleeping well at all. And so I'm a therapist, so I know a lot of good coping skills. So I know the coping skills that really help me are exercising, eating right, spending quality time with my loved ones. So I started doing all of those things, and none of them were really working. So I felt like chemically in my body something was just off. I thought maybe my hormones were off, so I went to my doctor, and she heard me out. She listened to me, but she just told me that nothing was really wrong, and I just needed to go to counseling. So I pretty much had to beg her to do a blood test, and it came back that the calcium in my blood was high, a specific hormone called PTH was high, and so I went home on the internet. I did a lot of research with all of the symptoms that I was having, and I found a condition called hyperparathyroidism. And so I knew immediately that's what I had. All of the symptoms matched, and so I kind of started going through the proper channels, meeting with the right doctors and stuff like that. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer next. It's also the Mineral Touch, and I'm just going to put a little dab on the brush. It just takes a teeny tiny bit, and just kind of start at the inner corner of your eye and work it out. Probably got a little bit too much. Anyway, so I started going through the proper channels with the right doctors and went through a lot of tests, a lot of scans. Long story short, at the end of the year in December, I was able to have a surgery. I have a little scar on my neck. I don't know if you can see it. And it was to remove a part of my thyroid that was causing all of these issues. And one of the main things that I learned from my journey is it was a terrible year. It was a year of hell, basically. And one of the main things that I learned on my journey was to really give purpose to your pain, because the only thing worse than going through a year of hell is going through it for no reason. So so that's really what I've tried to focus on, especially since I had my surgery. During my surgery, my hormones dropped 60%. So when I woke up, I felt better, automatically better, which was a big relief. So I'm going to kind of blend this in a little bit more, because I think I got too much. The concealer works really well. I have really dark circles under my eyes, so it works really well to kind of help cover that. I'm going to use powder. I'm going to use a Mineral Touch powder as well. The powder, and I feel like the foundation may be a little bit light for my skin, so as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to warm it up a little bit with some bronzer. But just really giving purpose to your pain, and what I've been trying to do is talk about it. It's not really, you know, I guess sometimes it's a little bit embarrassing to talk about being depressed and being anxious, and there's a big stigma with mental health a lot of the time. So I think just being honest about it, it's really freeing. It makes you feel powerful. But also you get to help other people who may be going through the same thing or something similar. Just a lot of times knowing that you're not alone, that other people are going through it, is really helpful. It's really therapeutic. So that's kind of what I'm doing to try to give purpose to my pain, is to just help other people in their stories. The last thing I'm going to do is kind of warm up my face a little bit. I look a little bit pale. Is to use the bronzer. It's the Beachfront bronzer, and I'm going to use this brush. And basically what I do is just kind of dab it in there, put a little bit on my forehead, on my cheeks, put some on my nose, my chin, just kind of all over. Kind of warms it up a little bit up here on my hairline. So that's what I'm doing today. I am done. So thank you guys for joining me. I think Amy is going to be up next, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.